Hi students, today I discuss the circle. Circle means the path of a movable point maintaining equal distance from a fixed point. That means suppose a movable point means like this, movable point is here from a fixed point. Okay, this is known as a fixed point is known as your center. Okay, this fixed point is known as your center. Next, and this distance between the center and the line of the circle, this center and the line of the circle is known as your radius. Okay, this is known as your radius, and this radius is at fixed distance. If I consider the circle, any circle you see, here the center and from the fixed point, and this is the radius, from the point center to the circle, any point distance is known as a radius. So radius has the equal distance from the center. Okay, so equal distance from the center. Now we consider another circle. This is the center and this is the radius. Double of the center. Double of the center is diameter. That is known as your diameter. Okay, this is known as your diameter. The line which passes through the center is known as your diameter. Next, we come to the this is also the line segment. Okay, the end point of the line segment joined to the circular point, then this is known as your chord. Okay, this is known as your chord. But you see, what is the difference between the diameter and the chord? Diameter passes through the center, but here the chord is not passes through the center. That means diameter is a chord, but every chord is not a diameter. Okay, that is the main difference between the diameter and the chord. You see again, here the chord and this portion, if I enclose this portion, this is known as your segment. The portion is, if it is enclosed with the chord, and this is known as your segment. This is the minor segment, and if you consider this part of the circle is known as your major segment. Okay, so we discuss the center means fixed point, and radius, diameter, chord and the segment. Next I explain something. Suppose this is a circle. If I consider 2 points, if I consider the 2 points on the boundary of the circle, and this is the center, this part is known as your arc. This is known as your arc, and you see here, this is the suppose center is the O, and this is A, and this is the B, C. The arc is denoted by A, C, B. This is the minor arc. If we consider this is X, suppose this point is 1x, A, X, B is your major arc. This part is your major arc, and this is your minor arc. Now, if you join this one with the center line segment, and this portion is known as your sector. This is known as your sector. Okay, this is the minor sector and this is the major sector. Now, I explained that one, the circle, okay, and you know the arc, whole arc of the circle is known as your circumference. Means if you move around the, suppose move round around the circular part, then this region is known as your circumference. Okay, this is known as your circumference, means boundary of the circle is known as your circumference. Okay, and next is your the inner parts of the circle is known as your inner region, interior parts of the circle, and the outer parts of the circle is known as your exterior part of the circle. Now, this is the main thing. Next is your, suppose I consider this circle and this is the center and this is the diameter, means it is a half part. If I remove this one, this is the half part of the circle is known as your semi circle. This is known as your semicircle, and the half of the circle is known as your semicircle. Okay? We continue this on the next class. Okay, students? Thank you.